First of all, welcome back to CISG114, Section 2, Web Technology and Light. Today is date number 29 of the semester, and the date is November the 30th, 2015. Well, this is week number 15, and actually this is the message related to week number 14. That's supposed to be the last week of the semester. Well, and that is my last end of the semester message. It's basically a message to appreciate all of you who have done such good work in the semester, having gone through all the hard work. Welcome back, Rivets. And I've gone through the free learning contracts. We've gone through mostly an e-portfolio. And then you've gone through the 10 reading lists. You've got what you're supposed to get. All right? So I have to tell you a little bit on the philosophy of my designs here in the very last message. First of all, if you are wondering how I have worked out this 15 weeks of material in your Moodle environment, this is the planning strategies for teaching and learning. I did what I'm supposed to tell you, and through the expressions of the Moodle environment, which is a form of branded learning, that means branding face-to-face teaching and learning with online learning. So our plan for teaching includes articulating expected learning outcomes. If you look at the syllabus of our semester, it is on part E, I guess. We have 6 course intended learning outcomes, although according to the calendar of the university, it is in the year 2016-2017 that we really have to put a lot of emphasis on how we measure each individual course intended learning outcome. So in this semester work, and including those semesters before you, I have not actually elaborated a lot on the individual course intended learning outcome, except that I would say that now we have 3 course learning objectives in this course, and together with 6 course intended learning outcomes. So expect that with whatever you do, they are very much closely related. And hopefully, when you do something, when you do reflections of what you did and what you learned, you can connect them with the expected course intended learning outcomes. And indeed, many of you have already made the connections. It's very good. Now, the second thing is for teaching and learning is to make sure that I got feedback from the students. So at the end of each particular learning contract, you see that I invite you to fill in some feedback questionnaire so that I could understand some of your thinking, some of your feelings, and so that I could adjust how we proceed from there. All right, so feedback is very important, including the learning activities. Now, the learning activities are basically in the form of what you're supposed to do in the learning contract and also in the weekly expected journaling, which is counted in your learn-to-learn score. And as a teacher, I have to make a detailed plan of each lesson in the context of the week-by-week layout of the resources on the Moodle environment, together with the branded learning guidelines, which is before class, during class, after class, and end of the week activity. You can see that I have made a detailed plan of what you are supposed to do and suggest to do. And I need to make sure that once I got the feedback from you from the learning contracts questionnaire, I have to flexibly adapt to the plan, in the sense that I offer you the choice that we do not do learning contract number 2 because of the time limited. So instead, we do contract number 3 by incorporating contract number 2 in a span of 6 weeks rather than just 3 weeks time. So this is something you can see how I act, react, and respond to the teaching and learning in this semester. Definitely, as a teacher, I cannot say this is the plan. You have to go through it according to my dictations. No. So what is being taught? What is being taught? So what is being taught is very interesting. I did not elaborate on a lot of the details, but I have concentrated on the key concepts. So you can see that in the Moodle environment for the 15 weeks, the key concepts include 4 common modules of learning, and together with 7 core topics of web technology. And over which you can select quite a lot of topics of your own interest. I have to ensure that you have the freedom to choose. Okay? I also select content which I believe are very relevant to students, but how relevant it is to you depends on how you connect what you learn based on the topic you select per week in your journals. So what is being taught must take into account the need to develop in you a core set of transferable skills, which are very important for you in your subsequent courses of study. And in particular, I've introduced self-regulated learning in the second learning contract, which requires each one of you to set goals, to understand the time limit of your work, and plan for actions. And particularly, I invite you to test on evaluations of your plan, adjustment of your action step, and to make sure that you do not come to the end without achieving your goals. So these are very important things. Inquiry-based learning is the beginning, self-regulated learning is the second, and problem-based learning is the group work. So as a teacher, I'm convinced that I also have to expose you as a student to some kind of conflicting theories, such as what do we mean by taught to learn? What do we mean by learn to learn? Why do I need to transition from a taught to learn student to a learn to learn student when I could learn something? Learning is the core, right? So what's the difference between taught to learn and learn to learn? Well, the difference is you can become your own teacher and you have the ability to manage the learn to learn process. So the conflicting theory inquire into the kind of growing experience that you can adjust yourself if you're college students. And so this is very important to develop your graduate abilities, okay? You can problem solve, you can communicate, you can critically think about something, you can express, you can write, you can read, okay? All of these are core skills. So how it is taught? Well, I do not believe that I could be a great teacher explaining everything to you and then you can pick it up from there. Instead, I believe creating a cordial relationship with you and encouraging you to go one-on-one is very important. So that is the first step. How is being taught? Make sure we have a comfortable learning environment in which you do not feel scared to come back to the classroom, although how boring it is another issue. So the next thing I have to think about in terms of making it less boring, rather than I have to talk all the time, is to introduce something called in-class participations to enhance the interactions of other students. So you can come up here, share what you learn, and students, your fellow classmates, could hear and you can give your feedback, and in the process of doing it, making it easy for the whole class to become learning to do other things. So, an effective teacher also need to use different methods to teach, methods of encouraging students, helping you to understand certain aspects of mind talking all the time. I introduced the YouTube videos where you can use to watch and learn some core concepts. Besides the knowledge chunks that you're supposed to learn in web technologies, I've also introduced a lot of the pedagogy stuff in which you understand what is meant by active learning, you understand what is meant by reflective learning, in which you can understand what is meant by inquiry-based learning. So, besides this, the assessment method is also very important. As I've told you that all the work that you did, you can give yourself a grade based on the rubrics provided, which is well before you submit something. When I grade something, I grade according to the rubrics. So based on the rubric, this is the criteria in which you have to pull yourself up, where you can really learn to reach the standard. So basically, this is how it is taught. Now, the key is how can I motivate you in such a way that you become your own still-start teacher. So I have to demonstrate enthusiasm in a subject I love to teach. I have to make sure that I can provide you with a number of active learning approaches, such as discussions, such as group work, such as asking questions through the observations, interpretations, and the applications process. And how can I make the class much more enjoyable? Maybe I try using drills next time. Okay, all of these are important. So having said all of these, It's important that you keep the communication channels open, so I've set out in every week some Q&A online, including last week and this week. So any question you want to ask, you can use the hotline, which is your dedicated email channel. Now, having said that, according to the advice of the Vice Rector in Academic Affairs, I need to single out 30 minutes in each of the courses I teach in the very last day of the class to invite you to go to your student information web now, your student information web, which is offered by the registry. So you go to there, you can see a table of courses you have registered, and next to the table, there is a link directly related to this course called Evaluate Now. So please, would you please use your handheld device to go to the official student information web, where you can see a table of courses to register for this semester, and look at CISG114, section 2. And next to that, you can see a link called Evaluate Now. And click into that link and complete the SFQ. Could you please do it now? Thank you very much. Can you please do it now? You have 30 minutes time to do that. Okay, welcome back. It's time for us to invite each one of you to use your mobile device to go to the official University of Macau Student Information Web, where you can see the number of courses you have registered this semester. Okay, and in a table where you can see the number of courses you've registered for the semester, for each course, there is a link called Evaluate Now. So would you please click on the Evaluate Now link to complete the student feedback questionnaire. This questionnaire is somewhat like the one you did for the Moodle environment, called the end of the semester course survey last week, but this is the official one. The university would like you to do this. Okay, so would you please now go to the official student information web, where you can see a table listing the number of courses that you registered for this semester, and next to each course there is a link called Evaluate Now, this course. If you have not done this, please do it now. If you have done this, fine, it's already, because the link has been open since the 17th of November, and it's going to be closed today, okay? So you have to do it now if you have not done it before, all right? So make sure you spend 30 minutes time to do this student feedback questionnaire. Student feedback questionnaire. This course, CISG114, section 2, web technology. Tonight, you are advised to use at least 20 to 30 minutes time to complete this questionnaire. 26 questions altogether, including the first part of the course, the second part of the instructor. So help complete this questionnaire now. Thank you. Go to the student information web, which is offered by the Register of the University of Macau, and you look at your list of registered courses this semester. Next to the list of registered courses, you can see individual Evaluate Now link, and do this evaluations using 20 to 30 minutes now if you have not done this before. Okay, the link has been open since the 17th of November, and it's going to be closed after today, which is the 30th of November. All right? It's a very good method now to do the course evaluations. We call it student feedback questionnaire. All right? Thank you very much.
不是在基础，不是在不是在不是在 student information 不是 bulletin，是 student information web。student information web 名称。不是 bulletin。
It's not the middle one. The middle one is our internal feedback. The now is the official feedback in the register. Okay. Can you get it? Thank you. Thank you. Bobby, can you get it? Thank you. Max, happy? Okay. Can you get it? Awesome. That's good. Yes. Can you get it? You go to the student information web where you sign in.
你这个叫 course information， study project level course， 我想这个我不知道，看看。
Professor, is it academic stuff?
Academic records. Academic records. Right. Because I'm not supposed to get into something like this. Can you see the table?
And then there's another selection, first semester.
First semester, second semester. Yes. Yeah. Can you do it? Academic records, and then choose academic year. Choose academic year. First semester. This is the first semester. It's not all. Yes, you have chosen the first. Yes. Yes, this is the course is web technology and marketing. Actually, we did it on the turn. I think I have submitted for it. Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank Speech. Yes, if you have prepared for the speech of the semester today, we'll give you the time after we finish this questionnaire, which takes about 30 minutes. So we'll give you the time at 12:15. Thank you. Many of you did it already on the 30th, 3 days after, so that's okay. Now, I have already given you this last message with the 2 important links for your own views. Okay, this is a very good article called Promoting Deep Learning, and another one is called the Learning Portfolio. Let me pick up this book first. Now, I believe these 2 resources are very good for you to carry on from this course, because what you're doing this semester could be considered as a kind of deep learning. Okay, deep learning is based on understanding something for a specific goal. The learning portfolio is what we're practicing this semester, and if you want to know something more about the reasons behind, these 2 articles are excellent. All right, enjoy them during the Christmas holiday. Okay, I'll give you time to finish the questionnaire. Now let me just, I will come back at 12:15, all right, to give time to Vic. Besides Vic, Vincent, you go to drop. Okay, Vincent and Erica, you finished the speech already? Okay, so Vic and Vincent, we have 2 speakers, good enough time, all right? So, in a minute.
都大气，谁公司都大气，真真是他喜欢。那就找人。玩人開口機，邊個咧就係唔開口機，總之呢個唔開得。係你個呢個笨晒嘢都唔可以，唔可以。佢做多。呢個係我啲濕濕嘅嘛。最危險嘅地方即係最安全嘅地方。幾支啊？呢個地方都幾舒服。人啦，啲書都係學校嘅。 很大的。我要功夫啊。
By the time you're doing the questionnaire, I just take attendance for the day. Joanna is here. Norman, thank you. Gaho, yes, thank you. Ike is here. Eric is here. Vincent is here. Vic is here. Faith is here. Alpo is here. Coco is not here today. Kelvin's not here today, right? Yeah. Brandon is here. Bobby is here. Eddie is here. Very good. Max is here. Lewis is here. Neil is here. That's good. Thank you. In a minute, we have two speakers. Today, we're going to deliver the speech of the semester. They're Vic and Vincent, okay? speech in about 10 minutes. You need some help? It's up to you. At the same time. Tomorrow's makeup class is just the same time, the same room. Okay? It's not compulsory, it's optional. Yes, yes. So if you cannot make it, it's okay. Don't worry. But I will be here. Okay. Thank you. I will come back in about 5 minutes. Okay, I assume all of you have already finished the student feedback questionnaire.
Yes.
Everybody? All right. So may I invite the two speakers today, one after the other. First is Vic, who's going to help us to understand what he has learned over the semester. Okay, Vic, the microphone is here, so you can speak into it. All right. So I will be your cameraman. Do you need to use the computer? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Ivy. All right. We have actually three. Ivy is also the speaker of today. So Vic, it's your time.
Okay. When I study CISG lesson, I know that web technology is very important. And due to the development and application of science and technology, the impact of human being is very large. The spread of advances and technology, so that we can quickly receive the knowledge and information from around the world. And the popularization of computer and network is greatly enhanced the effectiveness of the work of humans, accurate the speed of data progressing and info. Nowadays, people living in modern society connect every day to kind of things and information technology related, and almost all the time manipulation of use of technology and information products. Thus, technology become a modern life and even survival of the necessary condition. On the other hand, our group have no doubt about advantage of Wiki. Compared with other systems, Wiki has easy to use feature and open. So Wiki system can help us to share knowledge in a field within a community. And teacher give me guideline to do project and homework. And give students a lot of way to know more what is reality of life. It let us know about the advantage of technology and how to improve quality of life through web technology. Finally, we can put the lesson how to learn basic learning. We can know how to put questions to be debated and discussion from various points to review to understand the knowledge, study and utilize knowledge. It can make students full activity and construct knowledge together and develop the ability to think critically. It can encourage students to participate in asking questions and learning through planning issues to increase communication skills. And that is my speech.
Thank you, Vic. Thank you very much for sharing with us your perceived knowledge of the semester. So the next speaker is Vincent. Vincent, thank you.
Hello, I'm Vincent. First, I'm very lucky to choose this course. This course is very interesting and different from other courses. We always use smartphone to study. In the beginning, we study what is UN model and genre and how to use it. Then we have learning partner. I usually study with my learning partner. She is good and she English is good. She can tell me many things if I don't know. And I have study group. We study how to use wiki and what is wiki, and we usually discussion in the library together. Last, I thank you for teacher and learning partner and group mate and classmate.
Thank you, Vincent, for making the speech of the semester. Now may I invite Ivy as the last speaker of today. Ivy, if you could pick up the microphone. Thank you. See if it works. No, it's okay in that case. Sorry for that, it's malfunctioning.
Good morning, everybody. Today I'm going to share what I have learned in this course. At first, I'm a little bit afraid because a lot of people who have joined this course before said that it is difficult to learn. But after the first week, I found it is attractive. The videos that Professor has given us to watch is interesting and related to our life. I think it is good for our memorization and learn more effectively. Not only the professor explained to us, but also can watch ourselves. I got a lot of information about web technology. It's something I haven't learned before. After learning Contract 1, I have learned how to use OIE format to do a journal, which is I never tried before. I think OIE format can inspire our thinking. It can help us to get more familiar with a topic. In this course, I learned the collaboration with teammates. I think it is important for us to get along with others. We learn from doing the group works and share our ideas with each other, and I think it is lovely for me to have our lovely teammates. They made the learning content become more and more meaningful and interesting. Thank you.
Thank you, Ivy, for making a very sweet and brief and important speech of the semester. We thank you, all of you, who make the speech of the semester, that express what you have learned in the semester. It is indeed very important for me to listen very carefully to your feedback and then learn how to improve the course for students who are coming next semester. Yes, indeed, the many students who try this course before said it's a heavy workload course because you have to do a journal, you have to do a blog, you have to do discussions. But I can remember that for each one of these assignments, it is intended you really have to pick up the set of core transferable skills that you can use them again and again in other courses and also for lifelong learning. So I think it's you're investing in yourself. This time that you spend doing that should be something you know it's how do I say, it's valuable and it's worthy of it. So I hope that with your teacher in this semester, you consider me more as a friend, as a coach, than what we call a center stage on classroom hours delivering knowledge. Indeed, I hope you learn how to make friends with your peers and learn from one another. And that's my final message. Now tomorrow, when you come back, I have prepared a movie for you. Let's see. I got it from here. Let's see. I do not know if you've watched this movie before, but let's see. Let's go to this course. Yes. I need to copy the link. The link is already there. I do not know how many of you have watched this movie, but since it's a long movie, so it does not matter if I show you a little bit of this movie today. I hope the link is there. Have you watched this movie before? It's called Good Will Hunting, starring Robin Williams and another guy handsome enough for you to know him. But it's a very good movie. It talks about the relationship between a teacher and a student. Alright. I showed you 30 minutes today, and tomorrow we'll continue watching it. And I hope you got the message of the semester. The score of your learning contract number 3 is going to be released from today to Thursday. Yes. Because I need time to discuss. It's due tomorrow even. But it's okay because leave the score there. And once you know the score, you feel it. Tomorrow evening. Yeah. There is a specific message behind this movie. It's very inspirational. I do not know how I could give it to you, but I just let you watch it. This is Massachusetts, United States. Massachusetts Institute of Technology.
Non-ethics, square, yes. So please send it first over for next time. I know many of you have this design readiness, but it won't hurt to brush up. Thank you, Stephen. I also put an advanced Fourier system on the main hallway chalkboard. I'm hoping that one of you might prove it by the end of the semester. And the person to do so will not only be my good graces, but also go on to fame and fortune, having their accomplishment recorded and a name printed. The auspicious MIT Tech. Former winners include Nobel laureates, Fields Medal winners, renowned astrophysicists, and lowly MIT professors. Well, that's all. If you have any questions, I'm sure that Tom has the answers.
in science, darling?
It's Saturday. Unless you went out drinking with me tonight.
Maybe. You just couldn't wait until Monday to find out.
Find out what?
To prove the theorem.
This is correct. It is. 10. What's on your name? Permission? No.
Yeah, we'll be there.
Come on, kid!
We moved it here.
You go with the striped pants, you got a nice set. Yeah, that's what I'm restless. You guys is what? They're fucking Guinea. I hate that old bitch. Will knows it. That fucking Collins got back. That kid used to beat the shit out of him. Yeah. Yeah. What, you want to go back here and talk to her? Fuck her. I haven't talked for a while. Let's go to Kelly's.
Mark, I'm not going to Kelly's just because you like to take out. So 15 minutes out of our way.
What the fuck are we gonna do? We can't spare 15 minutes. Double burger? Double burger? Shut the head, double burger.
Would you shut the fuck up? I know what you ordered. I was there.
So you didn't get a fucking sandwich.
You didn't get a sandwich. I bought it. Look, how much money you got on you?
Instead of your change, Rick, get the snow car. I said that before when we pulled up. Why don't you just give me my sandwich? Stop being a prick.
All right, well, give me your fucking 16 cents that you got on you now. We'll put your fucking sandwich on layaway. There you go. Keep it right up here for you. We'll put you on a program. Every day you come in with your 6 cents, and at the end of the week you get your sandwich.
I don't want to be an asshole.
What am I, fucking sandwich welfare?